Friends, this is a pocket-sized air compressor for filling up your bicycle tires. And to help you visualize its pocket sizing, here it is next to a GoPro Hero 7, a size 11 Vans flip-flop sandal, a fake Ridge wallet, Milwaukee cordless power tool battery, and a 4-foot tall, 12-foot wide quarter pipe. I hope that was helpful for visualizing its size. Now for the specs. 300 milliamp hours and 7.4 volts. I don't really know enough about batteries to know what any of that means, but CYCPLUS says you can take a 700 by 25C road tire from flat to 80 PSI in 80 seconds, and that you can do it twice. I haven't got a 700 by 25C road tire to test this on, but I do have this currently leaking 650B by 2.6 mountain bike tire on the back of my Poseidon Norton. No big deal, easy fix. I would say the sealant in here is just dried up. I'm gonna add some more in. So what we'll do is take the air out of this, add sealant, and then use the little tiny pocket compressor to put air in, and copy Nolan over at Bike Sauce and time how long it takes. Hopefully my video gets 120,000 views as well. Totally dry, bone dry. If you put in lots, you don't have to do it again for a little while. I failed to consider that I would be breaking the bead and that it would be sort of tough for this E-pump to actually pop it back on, but I think it's a good test. Let's proceed. I don't know why I'm putting a timer on. There's no way this is gonna seat the bead, but that was about 27 seconds. That was a waste. Okay, bead is set. I have not charged this again, so we're at 27 seconds of use already. I'm gonna start the timer. We're gonna see how long it gets to, I don't know, where I'm kind of happy. This tire's empty. Okay, that's pretty hard. So my floor pump, it says it's at around 32, 33-ish PSI, which depending on where I'm riding, what I'm doing, is about what I would ride normally. Sometimes a little bit more, generally not much less than that. That took from fully flat with a rim liner in there, so something impeding flow. It was actually 1 minute and 5 seconds, but I didn't hit it on time. I looked though. So 1 minute and 5 seconds to get up to a rideable pressure. Okay, now I'm gonna charge it. They say 20 minutes charge time, which I tend to not let this thing get too dead. And I'll just periodically have it on the charger, almost like it's like a camera that I bring places. Somehow it feels more natural than bringing like a manual pump with me. So it was on yellow. It's 5:15 p.m. right now. Charging. I guess we can just kind of like wait and see how long that takes, and then I'll show you how I actually go use it. Wow, doesn't this thing look great? And immediately I have way too much tire pressure. Wasn't really expecting that, but okay. Okay, so I think I've got my tire pressures where I would like them to be for like trail riding. A pressure that I imagine I won't really smack a rim too hard. It won't be too harsh, should be good. Stay with me here, there will be a point. I do have the little tiny pocket compressor with me, but we need to ride our bike first. Okay, this descent is pretty fun. Holy moly. That's a pretty great little trail run for like in the city. So that's all well and good, tire pressure happy. But then, as you're rolling up, your eyes land on ooh. But tire pressure at trail pressure, at least for me anyway, big problem because I land sideways a lot, peels the tire off the bead, lose all your air, no good. So you're better off using your electronic compressor to get a little bit more PSI in there, keep that from happening. Look, it's happening anyway. I just would not do this with a hand pump. I would just ride. I wouldn't put any air in and then I would deal with the consequences. This electric pump is just so easy. I actually do some preventative maintenance. Okay, so I've taken more practice runs than I care to admit. Definitely not first try, no warm-ups, even though I'm wearing the shirt. But what can I do? This hip is not my correct way, though it does work good. Woohoo! Reckon I could toboggan that. Reckon, I don't say reckon. Reckon that. Toboggan in the summertime. Wow, I think we gotta get one from the ground, obviously. Okay, obviously I'm tugging at strings, pulling at strings, saying I use this to be able to go dirt jumping. It's just the closest scenario I have to when I actually use this little electric pump. There's a time I was riding Macintosh Run, came down something kind of like off camber, a little bit bad, burped a bunch of air out of the tire, put a little bit of air in. It's pretty rare that I get like a genuine flat with my tubeless setups, but I do lose air from time to time just from being a hack. And having something that can put air in really quick and that I actually remember to bring with me everywhere, because like I always have this with me now, has worked out really well, better than any manual pump I've ever had. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to hit this hip in this video. If I wasn't such a jerk, I would have brought a shovel, but I didn't, so I gotta at least clean up my mess a little. Anyway, yeah, that's how I use this pump. That's what I use it for. I've honestly had it with me on every single mountain bike ride without telling you for the last probably 3 months. And I've used it. I've used it a couple times. I don't know why it took me so long to make this video. It's a cool little product. I'm gonna go get a poutine.